Well, hey guys and girls, me again. I just thought I'd bring you a little video as to why I think and feel guppies are one of the best, worst beginner fish. I know, contradiction in terms, but I'll try to explain why. Yes? Guppies do prefer hard water. But with that hard water, you need to put calcium in the water. Unfortunately, something went wrong in my tank and I've got a lot of dead snails, as you might be able to notice. As I was feeding the fish, I was feeding the guppies heavily, feeding the tank heavily to start the tank up, get the cycle going and whatnot. So yeah, my snails did explode. Now they're not exploding, they're just croaking it. I don't have assassin snails or out like that, but I do have guppies, which comes to the first point. I have seen, and it's on video somewhere, my guppies attacking the snails. A lot of experts say that don't happen. Well, you know, seen it, done it, got it on camera. Wrong. It does happen. Mostly females though. And there's the other point. Female guppies rule the tank. Any expert tells you differently or wrong. It's the female guppy that rules the tank. As my latest videos would show, a female actually trying to attract the males. So yeah, females do get harassed from a very young age. Don't get me wrong, males do harass females, but from time to time, older females do try to attract the younger males. Bit like life, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's not. What's the other good thing about guppies? Yeah, they're beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. And busy all the time. Pretty much 24/7. Pretty much. Unless it's resty time. But pretty much guppies are fantastic. But if you get males and females, yeah, you're in for trouble. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. I love when my guppies breed. I love seeing what's coming out. I've got some stunning ones in here at the moment. One I call Clark Kent, because he's got a blue tinge, blue iridescent and red tail, so I call him Clark Kent, or Superman as the wife calls him. The wife otherwise known as Susan. I've cleaned the tank out, and to my disgrace, one of my favourite little fry I saw got eaten by a female, and it's heartbreaking, because believe it or not, the mummies do eat the babies. That's why you need calcium in the tank. I'm leaving it to the snails at the moment. I will probably add calcium tablets at some point. But yeah, mummies are not good parents. They'll give birth to them 1 second and eat them the next. So for new fish keepers, that's a horrible thing to see. So that would be a black mark against the guppies for a first fish, if you're keeping mixed. If not, female guppies, Well, I've got some nice ones, but I wouldn't say they're beautiful fish. Wouldn't call them beautiful, but they're nice. Male guppies are splendid, but recently I've been watching things online and watching channels, and their guppies aren't lasting long. So that might be another black mark. They're being overbred too much. Interbred, should I say. Mine are all interbred, but I've added extra things to them. People at home know what I've put in my tank. It's extra strains. I've put handlers in with them to strengthen the strain. It's about time I put more handlers in. I'm just deciding which ones to put in. You know, because I was having trouble with the females. Really was for a while there, but now it's like an even mix. Some of them nice ones are coming in cam actually when I'm sitting here talking. But yeah, I mean, I've got a mix in here. I started off with 4. This is a 240 litre tank. If you can believe that, it's actually a 240 litre tank. It's a 4-foot tank. You know, it's a big, massive tank. So you can guess how many guppies I've got in here, because I've lost count. I can't count them. Also got a absolute massive amount of shrimp that I didn't think I had, but now I know I have after the clean out, which I'm more than happy about. You know. Who doesn't love the wee fellas? You know. Why would you love the wee fellas all over the place? And as I said, I've lost quite a few snails. They used to be alive at one point, but you know, shit happens. Don't know what's caused the snail population to go down apart from the guppies, cause the little golden things are exploding all over the tank. And sorry, shrimp do not eat snails, but guppies do. And for anybody that's asking, I see you've now got assassin snails in there. Yes, I'm absolutely positive I do not have any assassin snails in my tank. I would have seen them by now. Because, you know, this is my view. That's TV, that's my fish tank. That's my view all night long. Sometimes I look at that, not very often, but most of all I look at that. And for anybody that's seen the house, forgive it, I'm not a very good housekeeper. And the wife's always too knackered. So, yeah. There's the bottom. And there's the top. I've got a wee bit of guppy grass still to take out, but, you know, there is babbies in there. You know, tiny little babbies in there. You want to keep guppy, here's some guppy grass. But be prepared to do a lot of work with guppy grass, because it's a menace. Well worth the menace, but, you know. Because shrimp like guppy grass and all. And I love shrimp. Yeesh. Best deal I've ever made in my life. Shrimp for guppy grass. I didn't realise I had so many shrimp until I actually cleared the guppy grass out of the tank. So there goes, that lets you go and show. Last count I think I had about 50, 60 shrimp now. I'm not complaining. Cheers, Mal. You're a good one. And yeah, that's about it, you know. If you're thinking of guppies, you don't need to be a beginner to have guppies. I think you actually need to be more experienced to have guppies. Because without all those little snail shells and the fact that my water's a little bit on the harder side, without all that, being quite honest, I don't think I'd even be able to keep guppies. I really don't think they're beginner fish. In one respect they are, in other respects they're not. So it's up in the air, you know. It is kind of up in the air. Sorry, just watching the shrimp finally start devouring the broccoli after the guppies have had their fair share. Let's see if I can catch them. I had a little Superman swimming about there a minute ago, or Clark Kent as I call him. Can I catch him? That's not him. Where's it? Oh, there he is. That is him. He's there. Oh. Show your blue off, man, and your red tail. You know. These are actually all homebred. You know, a little bit of fun. This is bugging me a wee bit, but at the same time it's not. As you can maybe tell, it's a Fluval 240, Roma 240. So the pipework goes down through the tank, and as I keep shrimp and little fish, I had to put that on. And it's grown a little bit of moss. Oh, look, even the shrimp love it. It's grown a little bit of moss in it, but I don't know. Extra filtration I'm looking on it at the moment. Yes, I do have air going. There's an air stone. No air stone. You know, I don't mind the bubbles. A lot of people would hate it, but I don't mind the bubbles. I know. And I do like Mammon swords. I need to actually clean them out again. Some of the bottom leaves are croaking it due to the fact the top leaves are so bad. Yeah. Gotta get the Game of Thrones in somehow. We Fallen Tower. Just need a dragon skull. But yeah, it has become the tank of death for snails. Not to worry, it's just snails. I've got more. There is live ones in here somewhere. They're about somewhere. But you know, it's snails at the end of the day. But whatever's killing the snails aren't killing the shrimp. So, yeah. That's a bit of a quandary that I need to figure out. Oh, there's a big word for me. Quandary. Look it up in the dictionary. But, till next time, bye-bye. Ciao.